Most people think leadership fails when things go wrong. It usually fails when things go right, because ego is louder than wisdom and panic is louder than truth. I've spent years studying leadership under pressure. I am Ricardo Cole. Welcome to Leadership Apparently. Today, we're talking about one discipline that separates steady leaders from emotional ones. These three ideas are: first, how success quietly feeds ego; second, how failure clouds your thinking; and third, why humility and clarity are not personality traits but skills. No motivation, just discipline. Winning changes people, not overnight, slowly. Success introduces applause. Applause introduces confidence, and the confidence, if unchecked, turns into ego. Ego doesn't announce itself, it just stops listening. The moment a leader believes results prove wisdom, learning stops. And when learning stops, decline has already started. The scripture is precise in this. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18, it says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, not after, before." Pride is predictive. It's a warning sign, not a character flaw. From a systems perspective, ego distorts feedback loops. Praise becomes filtered. Correction feels like attack. Reality gets edited to protect self-image. That's not leadership failure, that's cognitive failure. Humility isn't weakness, it's a bandwidth. It keeps your mind open when your reputation is rising. Now, let's talk about losing. Failure does something different. It doesn't inflate you, it fragments you. Your thinking narrows, your emotions get louder, your attention scatters. Instead of asking what's true, you ask what went wrong with me. That shift is dangerous. The scripture gives clarity to this in Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. It says, "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." Notice what stabilized here, not circumstances, the mind. Peace isn't the absence of pressure, it's the presence of focus. High-level leaders don't escape failure. They refuse to let failure narrate their identity. From a higher order thinking skill lens, this is the root cause of discipline. You separate data from drama, signal from noise, moment from meaning. Failure is informative, not a verdict. Here's the mistake most people make. They think humility is personality. They think clarity is temperament. They're not. They're trained responses. Humility is what you practice when you're praised. Clarity is what you protect when you're pressured. In James chapter 1, verse 5, it says, "If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall not be given." Wisdom is available, but it requires posture. Arrogance doesn't ask. Panic doesn't listen. Great leaders do both, even when their emotions want control. Because the moment success sweets you too much, it's usually when life reminds you you are still human. Same socks, same bills, same blind spots. Leadership isn't proven by how you perform at the extremes. It's proven by how grounded you remain inside them. When you're winning, humility keeps you teachable. When you're losing, clarity keeps you moving. Praise doesn't get the final word. Pressure doesn't either. If you can stay steady at the top and focus at the bottom, you become very difficult to derail. That discipline isn't flashy, but it's rare and it's learnable. And that's leadership, apparently.